Yeah, never seen a film quite like that one before. What is up, everyone? Movie Wayne back again with another review. This is going to be for the Oscar-nominated film Parasite, and this is directed by Bong Joon-ho, and this stars a lot of people whose names I'm just not going to be able to pronounce, so I do apologise for that. Now, before I start with this review, I just want to let you guys know that this film is definitely best going in blind. I knew very little about the film before going in, and even though I would have found it to be a great film if I knew these things, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I actually did. So bear that in mind. Now, I am not going to spoil anything here. I'm going to talk about the plot a little bit, a couple of scenes, but if I ever was going to put spoilers on these videos, I would let you guys know. This is going to be a very short review because I really struggled thinking of things to say without ruining anything. It's one of them films that you need to know as little as possible going in. So bear that in mind. Now, what it might be better to do is go and watch the film, and if you haven't seen it, and then come back and see if you agree with my thoughts. So when I seen the poster for Parasite, I was very intrigued. It looked very strange, and everyone was giving it 10 out of 10 reviews. This has been in the US for quite a while, so it was kind of hard to avoid spoilers and stuff. But basically, this film is about a young boy who lives in a very, very poor family in the slums, and he starts work for a very wealthy family by teaching their daughter English, and they are paying him a lot of money. Now, he sees this as an opportunity to get his family inside this house, working for this family, doing all sorts of other things. They are after an art teacher for the son, so he pretends that he knows this girl who is great at teaching art, and he can help them out. Basically, he doesn't tell them that it's his sister, he just knows of this girl. And then things start to move forward, and they try and get the father in there as the driver and the mum as the maid, and basically he's just trying to get his very poor family into this very wealthy family's house and make lots of money off them without them knowing. So basically he's scamming them. Now, you know, these characters are doing the wrong thing, but you sort of are happy for them because they've had nothing all their lives, but they just keep pushing it that little bit further, and I was like, you know, just stop there, you know, you're already in a good place here. But even when they went further, I couldn't blame them because they were getting away with things. And it was a strange feeling to have towards these main protagonists, because on one hand, I knew they were doing wrong, and on the other hand, I was sort of happy for them because they were advancing in life and things were turning around for them. And there's also a scene in this house where the rich family go away for a camping trip, and the family end up staying there for the weekend, and they are just living like kings, and you were happy for them. But it was just strange to see that take where the poor family live in the rich family's world for a few days. Now, we can't really go any further than that in regards to plot, because the rest of the movie just goes in new different directions and takes lots and lots of genres with it. There's comedy, it's a thriller, it's a drama, and there's a little bit of horror there. And that might sound exciting to you, and it should be, because you don't often see that in films all the time, do you? Now, one thing I did hear about, like I just mentioned, was the comedy in this film. There's quite a bit of it, but I didn't expect to find it that funny because I'm reading subtitles, and I don't know how that was going to come across as funny as, say, I'm watching a stand-up comedian or a funny part happens in a film. I just thought it might be strange reading the subtitles to find something funny, but it really did work. There were some very funny moments in this, and there's one scene where the family are trying to get the mum as the maid, and they come up with this big plan. It's near the start of the film, and they come up with this big plan to get the maid out and get the mum in, and it all happens with this music in the background, and it's going to a big crescendo. And when the end of that scene finally happens and comes to its climax, I laughed my ass off. It was so funny. It was hilarious. So yeah, the comedy in this film is actually quite good. But this isn't actually a comedy. Like I said, it's a mismatch of genres. So it might be funny one minute, and then the next minute you're on the edge of your seat. It's very strange. Now, I just have to say a quick thing about the ending. I will not give anything away here, but it's absolutely brilliant. What an ending to this film. Strap yourself in. Now, the acting in this film is brilliant. I'm not familiar with most of these actors or actresses, but they were all fabulous. Very, very solid performances, and if these are Korea's best actors and actresses, I would not be surprised because they were fantastic. And the only thing that really bothered me about this film, it was just something I could not get on board with. It was when the family all get in there, into this house and get their jobs, it's like the rich family don't think it's strange at all. It's just like the film just sort of ignores it, and I could not get on board with it really. But it's a small nitpick. It shouldn't really bother you at all, that, to be honest. I must say, after watching Parasite, I am very, very open to exploring more Korean films because this is a very, very unique movie. It really is. I haven't seen anything like it before. Especially with this director, I've looked a few of his films up and I'm looking forward to checking some of them out. Some of them sound right up my street as well. And I've heard a lot of people say Korean films go in totally different directions to what your normal Hollywood film was. So I am all up for that, because this one certainly did. So I'm just going to go ahead and rate Parasite out of 10 now. I'm going to give Parasite an 8.5 out of 10. Is this film as good as everyone says it is? No. But it's a very, very, very good film. I just don't think it's one of those 10 out of 10 perfect movies like a lot of people are saying it is. Now, it's up for an Oscar. Will it win it? I don't know. Should it win it? Maybe. Now, at the end of these reviews, I always just like to throw in a little fun fact about the film. Now, the fun fact for Parasite is this film won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes 2019 Film Festival, and it was the first Korean film to ever do so. Okay, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this very, very short review. It was a struggle, this one, because I don't want to give too much away. Just go into this film and enjoy it for what it is. Now, if you want more, subscribe, comment underneath. I will reply to every single one of you, and I've got a lot more videos coming. Alright, thank you very much. See you later.